Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Social Selling on a Wednesday, and today we're going to be talking about how to live stream to multiple platforms. So how do you live stream to multiple platforms and what are the advantages of doing that inside of your social media platform? So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So I'm super excited that you are joining me here. So if you are joining me, do please let me know that you're joining me in the comments below. My name is Anita Wong, and if you don't know me, I am a digital strategist and tech enabler, and I help you to understand how to use the tools at your fingertips to get the visibility you deserve. So after this quick bumper, I'm going to show you exactly how to live stream on multiple platforms. Okay. So here we are on my live stream. So we are going to be talking about live streaming and multiple streaming across different platforms. So what does that exactly mean? So what we're going to be doing is looking at how to live stream to multiple platforms. And what that basically means is that we are going to be live on YouTube, maybe even Facebook, and if you've got LinkedIn Live, even into your Facebook groups. There's so many different platforms that you could live stream onto, and we wanted to talk about why this is so important. So we're going to be looking at why live streaming is important to multi-stream. So I'm just going to get my chat up and check if anyone is tuning in today. I would love for you to come and let me know that you're here. So hi, Alessandra, you're over on YouTube. So thank you for joining me today. That's absolutely awesome. I can actually see that some people are watching me on Periscope as well, which is great. Just going to double check that I'm actually showing up on Facebook. Otherwise, I'm going to share it from my account. So we're going to be looking at how you can actually multi-stream. Now I use a tool called Restream, and I love it because it has an inbuilt studio, which I'm going to show you in a second, and it also enables you to basically live stream across up to 30 different channels. Now, of course, there are some other live streaming tools out there, and you can choose whichever one you want, but I have dropped a link underneath this video for you to try out Restream for free. And the reason I want to do that is because it is such an awesome way of live streaming. So I think it's a really good way for you to actually live stream and also have everything in one place, because what we do with like live streaming when you are multi-streaming is, number one, you're in one place, so you're working on one actual software like a studio, and it's on your laptop, and you're basically just like free to do whatever you want in there. Hi, Robert. Robert's on LinkedIn. And then what you do is that you can really reach a wide audience. So at the moment, I've got people on YouTube, I've got people on LinkedIn, and I'm just about to share this over onto Facebook. And on Facebook, it also allows you to, to reach different people from all over the place. So it's super exciting that you can actually do this. So it's really cool. So we're going to look at why multi-streaming, and I'm going to go through some of the reasons that I actually live stream to multiple channels. So please let me know in the comments below whether you actually live stream at all, and have you had a go at live streaming on multiple channels. So number one, have you live streamed before? Have you had a go? Have you just picked up your phone and gone live? Have you brought people into your world where you are? Because that's one of the real advantages of live streaming, is that you actually get real-time content. So there's no having to record stuff and then go away and edit it, and then go away and probably pre-record it and then look at it and go, oh, I don't like it, I'm going to do it again. And what you need to realize is that when you are live streaming, it's in real life. So you don't have to worry about doing all those things. You can just literally be yourself. Julie said she hasn't live streamed to multiple platforms yet. Yeah, exactly. And it's really such a cool way of reaching multiple different audiences. So at the moment, I'm live streaming to, Robert says never. I know you've live streamed some BMX events, but not like a work event, which is what we're talking about. Because what live streaming actually does is it enables you to actually start to sell through your social media when you live stream, because what it does is it puts you in front of the audience, so you can actually in real time talk about the talk about the content that you have got to share with your audience, and you can really go for it. So what I'm going to do is there are some really cool comments coming through, and I'm going to go through. I'm going to show you what I'm live streaming on at the moment. I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see it, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to do it as far as I can whilst I'm live. And one of the really good things about this is that you can actually even see the comments that I'm seeing. So I can actually bring up the comments on the side of me here. So in a moment, you'll see them coming in, and you'll be able to see all of the comments that people are popping in, which is a really good way of you looking at, you know, you could actually manage your live stream just by doing that. We'll just let them roll in a second, and hopefully they'll start to show up, and then you'll be able to see what I can see as well. If not, what I can do is I can actually put the chat actually showing it up on the screen with me. So let me just turn it off for a second. So if anyone's asking me, so basically I'm going to say hi. So I can say hello to Alessandro. He's over on YouTube, so hello there. And then Robert saying hi over on LinkedIn. So this is also, you know, this is really cool, because what's happening is that I'm having people from all different platforms talking to me, and I'm able to manage it all in one place. And then Julie Brown is over on YouTube as well. She said that she hasn't yet multi-streamed. I know that you have done a bit of live streaming, I think, but I know you prefer to do pre-recorded. But what I love about live streaming is that you don't have to worry about a lot of things. As long as you know like what you're doing and what you're going to be talking about, it's a really cool way. Okay, so let's get back to the captions. And also, one of the great things about the studio that I'm using at the moment is that when you put your captions in, you can see them, and it actually helps you to keep on track. So I just want to pick up a couple more reasons why it's really cool to be yourself on your live stream. So I'm using Restream, and what I've done is I actually pre-scheduled this live stream. So what I did is I pre-scheduled it earlier. Actually, I think I did it on Friday. And I've had like 4 or 5 days to actually start telling people about the live stream. And what that means is that you can start to get people interested in the topic that you're going to cover. Not only can you also do that, but you can actually grab the link from where the live stream is going and actually share that across your social media. So for instance, I sent out an email this morning to my email list telling them that I was going to be live today at 2:30. I also tweeted about my live stream from inside of YouTube, so I actually shared it onto Twitter, and I know that I am actually live streaming to Twitter as well, which is also awesome. And I also was able to pop it into my stories, so on my Instagram stories and my Facebook stories, I was able to pop it in there. So you can really start to get a bit of traction because people start to connect with you and engage with you. So what I'm going to do, because I actually want to show you a little bit of fun that you can have with the Snap camera as well, and I want to just give out a shout out to Brian Shum and Nick Solm for this, because they do a great show on LinkedIn on a Saturday, and he always uses the Snap camera. So the Snap camera is a facility that you can use to actually make you look different on your live. And what happens is that you can start to practice with this, and you can really start to have a bit of fun. So look, as you can see, I've actually turned myself into a pineapple, because for those of you who know me, know that my pineapple essence runs deep. I believe that everybody is as unique as an individual pineapple, and you can have so much fun on your live stream, and you can really let your hair down. Look, there you go. There's my little bit of my little hair up there, my little pineapple tuft, and you can really start to rock it. So that I could be a DJ. You know, you could actually tell me something in the comments below what you would like me to turn into with the Snap camera, and I will do it for you in a second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it off for the second. I'm going to show you what I can see now so that you can see how awesome live streaming to multiple platforms is, and then we'll come back and have a bit of fun with the Snap camera. So let me just turn it off for a second. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you, and I want to bring you into the studio with me. Okay, so let me just share my screen, and I'm going to share my entire screen. So this is going to pick up the whole screen so you can see exactly what I'm seeing. So you should, in a moment, be able to see my screen. So on there you go. So there's my screen. So it's a little bit complicated, but I'm going to show you what I can see. So I want you to ignore this central bit here on the left. What I want to show you is what I can see here on the right. So this is the Restream live streaming platform, which is where I go from. Julie said a donkey. I will be a donkey in a second. So for you to be able to live stream to multiple platforms, you do need to use a third-party software such as this one, which is Restream. And what it enables you to do is it enables you to actually go in and pre-plan your live. So over here on the right, I want to show you some of the really good things that you can do. Over here on the right, you can upload some graphics. So you can actually have graphics in here. So as you can see, I've got my Social Selling Wednesday live show up here. And at the bottom, I've got some graphics. I can actually take that off, and that would disappear, and I could actually put some different graphics on if I wanted to, or I could put this nice little border around the outside. So you can see how you can play around with the sort of graphics that you can do. You can also just have your logo if you wanted to up in the top right. And down here we have these videos. So these are the videos that I played at the very beginning. You know, when I played the pre-roll, and what the pre-roll does is it helps you to tell your audience that you are about to go live. So when you do go live, you put the pre-roll up, and what happens is that it gives the social media platforms enough time for you to actually, for them to tell you guys to go and grab a cup of coffee or something. So you can play these videos inside, and that's how I played my little bumper that you saw at the beginning. You can also have these great backgrounds. So at the moment I've got it black. If I turn the background on, you'll see that I've suddenly gone a different, like I've got this orange background. So it's really, really cool what you can do inside of this studio. And what you can also do is that you can actually do quite a lot in the dashboard. So if I actually go over and open up a different window so you can see what the dashboard looks like. So let's just wait for that to load up. Hopefully you'll be able to see that. So as you can see, this is where you set up your live stream. So you can add all your channels in. Oh, it's going to take me back to my live event. Okay, so it's taking me to my live event. And as you can see, you can do all sorts of things. You can actually add your destinations. You can actually do an event. You can actually get all your video storage and all those sorts of things in there as well. And you can get analytics from your live. You can have a little look at all the different ways that your live stream works. It's super, super cool. So so there's lots of things that you can do inside of here. So that's pretty much how that works. And you can have lots of different layouts. So I could be at the bottom, and I could be at the side. I could actually go side to side, so I could have me on the screen and I can share it. I can move myself around, so I can actually move myself over, and we swap those things around. So it's really, really cool what you can do with your live streaming. So I wanted to bring this up to you today so that you could actually see how it's easy to actually start to sell on social. Now, when I say sell, what I'm talking about is that every time you put a social media post up, you are influencing your audience with the information that you're sharing. So whether you're sharing like behind the scenes of what you're doing, or whether you are doing a training tutorial like I'm doing today, you are actually influencing your audience. And what you are hoping to do is that you are showing them that you can be you, and they're getting to know you a bit better. So if I were to put a static picture of me with all this information as a post, most people would switch off quite quickly because it's just a picture and there's loads of writing. You know, it'd be really difficult for everybody to do that. So it would be much easier for people to really get in contact with me. Okay, so Alexandra said to me, is there an app for the phone too? Okay, so when you're hosting the live stream, you do have to do it from your desktop or your laptop. However, you can invite a guest in with your mobile phone. So one of the workarounds around working from your phone is, and this is what I suggested to a friend who's actually doing, Veronica, who's actually doing something on her boat. So she's actually like showing off her boat in her live streams. And what I suggested is that you actually share the guest link with yourself. So over here on the studio, I'll show you again, you can see, let me just pop it as 2. Maybe I'll just make that really big so you guys can actually see. Here, along the bottom, there's like a little invite guests. And when I click that, it gives me a link. And when I copy that link, I can actually invite myself. So I could invite myself on my mobile or my iPad, and I could come into the studio. So if you wanted to do it outside, Alexandra, you would need to set up the live stream first of all on the desktop, but then you could invite yourself in as a guest. And what you could do then is you could actually just take off the share and have you as the main person. So you would be on your phone here or your iPad here doing your recording, but because you've taken the other yourself off, the desktop version of you, you could actually have your iPad here, which works really well. So if I put that link over here on my iPad and I invited myself in, I'll show you what I mean. So like if I paste this and go, this is going to invite me to my studio. I'm hoping that I won't cause a problem with the sound. Okay, allow. Let me just go back to this one and put it in. And I'm going to show you how I can come in and you can actually use it as a mobile device. So let me just go in here, allow. I'm just going to mute my microphone on here. So this is guest one. So I'm going to join the stream as my mobile. Right, let me just turn this down. And I'm not going to talk on there. Let me just. I'm going to bring this up. You see, this is me. And if I take myself off. So now it's just me on my mobile. And you could actually do this style, Alexandra. So you could actually bring yourself onto the screen, have your desktop set up out like in your kitchen maybe, and have this as your guest. And you can swap this around so that you can then do this. So let me just remove myself from the studio. Back on. And I'm just going to leave up here so that Okay, so we don't get that rebound back because obviously when I'm on my mobile, my desk, like my iPad, you can hear me talking. So is there a time limit to try it for free? No, there isn't a time limit to try it for free. You can go on here for free without any time limit whatsoever. And what happens is that you can only live stream to one channel. So you could have a go at, like on the free account, you could have a go at live streaming to say your YouTube account or your say like if you had LinkedIn Live, you could do it to LinkedIn Live. So is there a time limit? So no. So I've put the link below this video so you could give it a go, sign up and have a go. And then obviously if you want to multi-stream, which is if you want to do it to Facebook and YouTube at the same time, then you would need to pay a little bit more. But I think it's really, really useful. And, you know, I've really grown my business using live streaming to multiple channels. And I think it's really, really beneficial, especially in this very digital age where we are all online at the moment with COVID-19. And I don't see, even in the future, that the reduction of us going online is going to reduce. We are really, really active online, and a lot of us have moved our businesses from in person to online, and we'll have a really good mix. So Julie's just said to me, is it easy to learn to use, Anita? So much you can do with it. I'm easily confused. Yes. Now, I understand, and I absolutely agree with you that there is so much that you can do with live streaming to multiple channels. But what you need to do is you need to start off with the basics. So to start off with the basics is that you either go into the live studio and do a spontaneous live like I'm doing now. And all you would need to do is you come into the studio like I was just now, and you just literally click this button here where it says end stream. That actually says live. You click that and it will bring you onto the live. And you can then live stream to all the different channels that you want. And before you do that, you just have to connect your software with your social media platforms that you want to go to. So that's the beauty of it. Once you've connected them up once, you don't have to reconnect them. So once you've done it once, so say like if you were to have a go, you would click on the destinations, which it automatically goes to as soon as you log into the channel. and it will ask you to log in to, say, Facebook. It will ask you which platform you want to live stream to. So do you want to live stream to your Facebook profile or your business page or your group? You decide, connect them up. And then every time you go live, you just go in, you update the title and the description, and you just press go. And it's all here inside this one condensed area, so that it makes it so easy for you to go. And obviously, depending on what you want to achieve, you start off with one platform where you know people hang out. You know, if you've been building up your engagement on a particular social media platform, then you carry on live streaming to that platform, build up that audience, and then have a go at multi-streaming. And the beauty of multi-streaming is that you suddenly find that you have an audience where you didn't always think that you had an audience. So for instance, I'm actually live streaming at the moment to Twitter, which is in Periscope. And I have picked up so many different followers from live streaming to Twitter, because it's an open source platform. So it's really open, isn't it? You get people from everywhere. And I've had people from Australia messaging me saying, oh, I watched your live on Twitter the other day. It was so informative. It was such good fun. And then what I do with them is I try to pull them to my YouTube channel, which is where my main lives always come out of. And that's how it all works. So yeah, so it is really brilliant. So yeah, it is brilliant, Julie. It's a really good tool, and it's a really good way of you engaging with lots of different people at the same time. I ran a Clubhouse room the other day talking about multi-streaming, and somebody came in and went, oh, I didn't realize that you could live stream to different platforms at the same time. I've been going on live one time after the other onto different platforms, and can you imagine how long that would take? So say like this stream is like half an hour. If you did a half an hour on Facebook, and then you had to come off and go onto YouTube and do a half an hour on there, and then you come off and you go to LinkedIn, that's an hour and a half of your day gone, when you could have done it all in one go. Okay, so I want to talk to you about the Snap camera. So Julie asked me to look if I could be a donkey. So here we go. So what I need to do is I need to just grab a donkey, and then I will choose the donkey. Oh, it's so cool. Let me get a nice donkey. Let's make sure it works. Let's see if this one works. Yay! Right, I'll show it to you. Let's have a look. Oh, this one's perfect. Okay, so here we go. So this is using the Snap camera to give a little bit of variety to your live stream. So here you go. Hello, everyone. Isn't it so cool? So you can really have some fun with your live streams, because obviously this is quite a serious conversation, isn't it, about how to multi-stream across different platforms so that you can actually start to engage and nurture your audience. But I'm doing it as a donkey. What if I could kiss? See, how cool is that? So it's really, really good fun. So, you know, obviously you can do lots and lots with the Snap camera, and it's something that I've only just started using in my live streams, because it's something that the donkey from Shrek. Okay. That is a donkey. Look, there's another one. There's Shrek as a donkey. Hello. Let's see this one. Oh, donkey's on my face. Do you see how I've got donkey from Shrek on my face? Love it. If only I had a carrot in my hand. They don't like pineapples much. No, they don't. But you can do all sorts of different things with the Snap camera. So, and it just gives a little bit of a different tune. So look, I could be Shrek, you know, like, look, I've made all my background become Shrek. If I want to be Shrek, and obviously, you know, we're pretending to be serious, aren't we here? We're pretending to be like a serious person. So here we are, I'm Shrek on my live. And what it is that it helps you, like, it's the fun element, isn't it? You know, we have to have lots of fun when it comes live streaming, because business is business, but also it's fun to have business, isn't it? You know, like, it's fun to be yourself and to have a little bit of expression and to do some fun things whilst you're live. So I've done quite a lot of really good, Martin's just went, oh my goodness, come on, Martin, give me something that you want me to turn into. So basically, this whole live stream is about multi-streaming across to different platforms. Could you imagine how much information Shrek could have shared if they had multi-streaming in Shrek, where Shrek lives? I mean, it would be great, wouldn't it? But on a more serious side of things, let me get my pineapple up because I like my pineapple. I'll wait for somebody else to tell me how to do it. So I have a beach pineapple. So there you go. So now I'm on the beach. So this is where we want to be when we are, when we've made a success of our business. We want to be lying down on the beach, drinking a drink, having a bit of fun, and really just having fun. So live streaming really helps you to have some fun as well. So not only can you, do serious stuff with your business, you can also do live streaming. So Martin on LinkedIn said, can I be a snowman? Since I'm surrounded by so much snow, I can have a go. Let's see if I can be a snowman. I can be a snowman. You ready? So I can be a snowman. There's another snowman. Let's see. Hello, hello, hello. And Olaf. Let's be Olaf. Hello. There we go. Now I'm Olaf. And let's see what this I am snow. Let's see what this one is. So many different things that you can do whilst you're live streaming. Oh, let's see. Select an image. Let's see which one I can be. Oh, okay. That's different. Oh, Chuckles. Who's Chuckles? I don't know who Chuckles is. Olaf. Let's be Olaf. Yeah. So what I wanted to, what I really wanted to show you all on here using the snap camera, and also I'm going to take it off for a second, but keep coming in with the selections of what you want me to be. I just wanted to go back to what we started off with, because I love the way that when you live stream, you can really bring an element of yourself to your audience. And the audience, when we are business owners on a live stream, are people that you want to pull towards you so that you can help them with the services and the products that you are providing. So for instance, I love to help people understand the tech. And I know Julie earlier on said to me that, it all sounds quite confusing and it's quite difficult to do. But one of the great things about doing this is that you can learn how to do this one at a time, as you go along. So I'm going to be a zombie, or that would be really cool, wouldn't it? So I'll be a zombie in a second. So I just wanted to let you know that I do have a live streaming and video marketing academy that if you're interested in learning about, do drop a comment down below, say live streaming academy, so that I can perhaps reach out to you afterwards and let you know a little bit about it. So what it is it's a business club where the focus is being more confident using live streaming, and it's also around video marketing. And what we're going to learn in there is every week from April, we're going to be having a weekly call, which is more of an accountability call and a bit of training. And we'll be popping in lots of training about how to use live streaming, how to use the snap camera, for example, how to multi-stream to different platforms, how to manage things and all that sort of stuff. So if that's something of interest to you, then please do pop your interest in the comments below. Maybe just say yes, interested in the live streaming, and I will reach out to you and we can have a chat about it. So Julie said, did you say that Twitter was streamed through Periscope? Yes. So basically you connect your live streaming account to Twitter via Periscope, but actually at the end, I think it's the 18th of March, around that date, Twitter is no longer going to be using Periscope to do their live streaming. So what we're hoping is that Twitter will bring out its own live streaming portal. And what will happen is that they'll work closely with all the live streaming softwares that are out there, and they will obviously open up what's known as their API, which is how you connect the live streaming to a social platform. And once they've opened that up, they'll let us know what we can use. The live streaming tools that we use, they will let you know that you need to reconnect your connection. So it's going to be super easy, hopefully, that it will go through without a problem. Okay, so let me see if I can be a zombie. Not sure they've got zombies. Let's see. Well, they do have zombies. They're quite scary. Are you ready? Might be a bit scary. Let me just see how scary that one is. Oh, no, that one's not very good. I don't like that one. That's a bit... Oh, this one's really, really gruesome. Are you ready? It's really, really scary. Hopefully, I'm going to just put a quick warning out. This is quite scary, so don't be afraid. Okay? Zombies are quite scary people. Or, well, they're quite scary zombies, aren't they, really? So that's the zombie that I found. It's quite scary. Let's find a nicer zombie, a friendly zombie. Don't know if you can have a friendly zombie. Yeah, the zombies aren't very nice. They're quite scary. How about that one? Oh, that's quite cool. That's a bit psychedelic. Ooh. BMX champion, which you are. Oh, thank you, Alexandra. You remembered. I'm not sure they got BMX. Let's have a little look. BMX. Sure if they'll make you a BMX champion. Let's have a little look. Oh, I've got it on my face. Look, you see? And then I can do a wheelie. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that just puts it on. Yeah, not very good. Not very good ones. They're just stickers. Look, you see that sticker? Pretty hard to be like to actually ride a BMX, I suppose. Whilst you, yeah, they're all stickers. You see? So yeah, you can do it. Sorry, everyone. Loved it though. Yeah, it was really cool. But yeah, it's quite scary, the zombie. It's like, oh. So let's finish with a pineapple. So, oh, I've got Pingu. Do you want to see Pingu? I did see Pingu earlier on. I thought that was quite cute. Here, let me just get Pingu up. So there's Pingu. Pingu's quite cute, isn't he? Yay! Okay, so I would love for you to all give me a little bit of there you go. We're going to go back to my DJ Pineapple. I quite like my DJ Pineapple. He's got quite a nice, lovely feel to him. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I just want to quickly run through all of the final things. So we've looked at how to live stream to multiple channels. So in Restream itself, you can actually multi-stream to up to 30 different channels. And actually, one of the things I wanted to mention that I forgot to mention was that you can actually bring your Zoom conferencing through Restream as well. So what that means is that if you like that nice, smooth look that Zoom gives you in your live conferencing. So say like you are, say like you're hosting a workshop where people have come into your Zoom account and you want to actually bring your Zoom across to the other channels as well. You can actually do that in Restream. What you can do is you can actually link your Zoom account and multi-stream across to lots of different channels using your Zoom account and your Restream account. So that's something that I think everyone would probably really like to use, because obviously loads of people have been starting to use Zoom, but you can only live stream to one platform with Zoom. And actually recently they've taken that away from the free account. So now you can't live stream at all in Zoom on the free account. So why not have a free account on Restream, connect your Zoom and have a go. So that's something that you should do. So why should you live stream to multiple channels? Well, for once, it gets you in front of your audience and it makes your audience get to know you a little bit more. And you can be a little bit more fun and you can be a little bit more real, which is what we've done today. We've had the snap camera out and we've had a little bit more fun with it, which is great. It gives you the opportunity to do real-time content, which I believe actually saves you time. Because if you're doing real-time content, you don't have to worry about replaying stuff, editing stuff or redoing it over and over again, because people don't mind if you make a mistake when you're live. People don't mind if you take a moment to pause and have a think. People don't mind if that's what you do. It's perfectly okay to do that when you're live, and it really does save you time doing live streaming instead of pre-recording. Obviously there are times when you want to pre-record, but one of the great things about Restream is that you can actually live stream your pre-recorded videos as if they're live as well, which is also great. Oh, brilliant, this is great. Well done, Alexandra. Yeah, do have a go, it would be awesome, and do share it with me. So do tag me in. And yeah, Julie, brilliant, both of you have signed up, so yeah, have a go and see how you find it. And then ultimately, what are you going to get out of live streaming is that you're going to have the ability to start selling. Because when you bring up, you know, like when you get people excited, exactly what's just happened today, I've shown you how to use something that I believe is going to be a game changer for you and your business, because when you start to multi-stream across different platforms, you're able to reach multiple audiences with the value that you offer. And you can actually sell in real time by sharing links into the comments or by replying to people and actually going in afterwards and replying to them as well. So it's really, really good way of you selling whilst you're live, which is an awesome way of you really enhancing the real-time work that you do. So don't forget that if you're interested in my live streaming course, which is a monthly membership, where you're going to learn how to live stream like a pro, learn how to use Restream really well, and also lots of different tools that we're going to be doing, then do let me know. That would be great. And you can also learn how to have fun with the Snap camera. So that's pretty much what we've done today. And I do hope that you've enjoyed yourself today. And I do hope, I'm going to put my Snap camera on again, that you have a great time learning how to use the live streaming. So there are some videos on my YouTube account that will show you how to get set up with Restream. So do feel free to check those out in my YouTube account. I do have a playlist and it will go through the basics for you to get set up and to set up your destinations and things like that. And I will be back next Wednesday with another edition of Social Selling Wednesday. And don't forget to keep an eye out for one of my other videos that are coming out on Friday this week as well. So take care, everyone. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I've had a great time introducing live streaming to you and also the Snap camera, which is what I am using now. So that's awesome. So thanks, everyone. Do take care of yourselves today, and I will see you in the digital world, multi-streaming across lots of places. So don't forget to tag me when you go live. Let me know that you're live, and I will definitely tune in and watch one of your lives. Bye for now. Bye for now. So I'd just come on and say goodbye.